cast and crew. It's been, what is it, 2 days since we have left Vancouver after the regionals. And I'm here to tell you about the standings, the final standings. Two decks were the most populated on the board. One of those two made first, and one of them made back-to-back positions. The funny thing is, looking at this standings again, because it's been a while, there is no Roaring Moon, which a lot of people were going to say would come out and play. Same with me, I thought the same deal. But apparently, that's not the case. Let's go over the standings, starting with number 8 to number 1. So number 8 is Charizard EX. Now that's a funny thing that I'm saying, because Charizard EX is really a great deck, considering what it does. And the Charizard that everyone uses that plays Charizard EX is the Dark Terra type. And a lot of the time, the other card they use is the Pidgey. Into the Pidgeot EX. The Pidgeot EX is the quick search ability. They're watching a Flyers game. The quick search ability is great for Charizard EX to get the cards they need in deck in order for them to be successful. So Charizard EX only appears once on the list, and it's at number 8, so it's still a top 8 finish, which is great. But it's interesting to see it at that position. Number 7 is a deck that's going to really get hit with rotation on the 4th of April, which is a Thursday. It is the Lost Zone Giratina V-Star deck. This is the last time you'll be able to see that deck in competitive play. Because, like I mentioned, as of the 4th, Thursday, April 4th, it will no longer be tournament legal. It will be gone. Dunzo. And that's interesting because, again, Giratina V-Star and Lost Zone works so well that Cramorant would spit innocently for 110 with 4 cards in the Lost Zone. You basically get that attack for free. And that's insane, you know? You're basically 2, maybe 3-shotting in EX, depending on how high it is. Colress helps out a lot. Mirage Gate when you get the 7 cards you need. Sableye at the 10 card mark. It's a pretty good card. It's a pretty good deck. Also, Giratina was a very popular card to use with the Lost Zone effect because of its V-Star. And it's insane. So I totally see why this deck is on this list. Number 6 is Miraidon EX. Now, Miraidon EX is a card that I personally like. I just built a new version of my electric deck. Kind of different. I'm playing with more of the Temporal Forces stuff now. But Miraidon relied on 2 main cards besides Miraidon. The Raichu V and the Flaffy. No, not the Flaffy. The Mareep. No, it is Flaffy. It is Flaffy. Mareep evolves into. Yeah. But it is the Flaffy for the big reason of Dynamotor. Miraidon's tandem unit is great. It allows you to get 2 basics onto your bench from your deck, so it's a battle VIP. You don't have to worry about that card being in deck. The Flaffy was the biggest reason of that main come up. Is like I said, the Dynamotor ability allows you to grab energies from discard and add them onto your Pokemon. So that's a big thing. Another card it plays, I'm going to actually look it up real quick because I actually got to find out. The Raichu V, which I have to look at. I think we're going to go with that one because it looks cool. Just because it looks cool. It's... No, it's actually still legal. No, that's Raikou. That's Raikou. I'm sorry. Sorry. Wrong card. I was going to look up the Raichu and I hit the Raikou by mistake. Is this the one we want? And I'm going to go with that one instead. Yes, that one. Okay. Right picture now. Technically, you can still play it. Raichu V is still legal. It's 200 HP. It does, again, give your opponent 2 prizes when knocked. The first attack for 1 energy is called Fast Charge. If you go first, you can use this attack on your first turn. Search for a lightning energy and attach it to this Pokemon, then shuffle. You're basically helping yourself out. Because if you're going first and Raichu V's on the board, you put 1 lightning energy on him, you instantly can play Fast Charge, get the second one on him, and by turn 2, you're hitting Dynamic Spark. You're going to be able to hit it without even having to attach another energy to it. Because you already did it. Speaking of Dynamic Spark, let's go into it. That is 2 lightning energies, 2 energy cost, for 60 times. You may discard any amount of lightning energy from your Pokemon in play. It does 60 damage for each energy you attached. So you discard it in this way. Dynamic Spark sounds a lot like Hail Blade. Because if you don't remember, Shenpao's Hail Blade does the same damn thing. The same fucking thing. You can discard it from any Pokemon and it does 60 damage times the ones you discarded. So good. And it's still legal. I see why people are playing it. But that's the biggest reason. Dynamotor into the Raichu if it's out. If the Raichu is out as the active, Dynamotor puts 2 energy out. You just start taking the energy out, putting it in the discard pile, and start really champing. You really just start hurting enemies with that. All the basics, all the active that you can put out there. You're just basically going to sit there and just go, done, 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 next. It's easy. Of course, Superior Energy Retrieval, I would say not play that one. But if you don't have a regular Energy Retrieval, bite the bullet, discard the 2 cards, and gain the 4. That's insane, though. That is really still insane. I might have to find one. Alright, next one. So we're right on number 6. Number 5 is another deck I thought we would see more of in the final. Because it won the last one. It won the last regional, which of course I gave you here on YouTube. It was the European finals in the Netherlands. It's Mew VMAX. The last time we'll see a VMAX Pokemon in this format. Mew VMAX, though, I've played against it, and it's not easy. It is definitely not easy. But it's a lot of fun, though. Mew sits there, you play the Battle VIP, you get your Mews out, you get everything you need set up in about 3 turns, and then after the 3rd turn, you're just starting nailing everything you can. Every possible thing you can. And it really does add up in the end. It really, really does. So you can do massive amounts of damage, massive amounts of time, and just sit there and just take your time, knocking everything out one by one, going, this one's knocked out, this one's knocked out, this one. Even on 1 prize Pokemon. You wouldn't mind doing that anyway. You still gotta win the game that way, right? Okay. 4th and 3rd are the same deck. One of the 2 decks I told you appears twice on this board. And it's a deck I play with a different twist. Gardevoir EX. And Gardevoir EX, let me tell you something about Gardevoir EX. Gardevoir EX is a great Pokemon. Because of the fact of Psychic Embrace, even though it deals 20 for each energy you take out of the discard, okay, you're basically able to pump everything up. And I figured out a big key, and I'm going to use it for my deck when I fix it up again a little bit more. Screamtail, from the original Screamtail stuff we have, from Paradox Rift. The original Screamtail, because of what it does, it will help deal damage because of the damage counters on it. So it's such a good move. Granted, a lot of us that played Gardevoir, myself included, used, Zaishin V, which is coming out of format, Battle VIP. I actually technically have not used that one yet. Nor will I be able to use it after the 4th. But a lot of the good stuff like that comes out of the Gardevoir stuff entirely. The Shining Arcana effect of the original Gardevoir, not the EX. Definitely need to get that. Put that in my deck. At least one copy. Krillia with the Refinement ability. Key card. You discard a card from your hand you don't need. Draw 2 off of it. So if you had an extra Battle VIP in your hand, you instantly discard that, you draw the 2, you get going. Gardevoir 4th and 3rd is an amazing thing to see. It gives me more wanting to play it now. Dennis, number 2, Dennis had a deck that was Control with a Snorlax. Snorlax Control. I have not seen this deck get played much at all. I missed part of the final. But I can tell you right now, Snorlax also stalls. A lot. A lot. It is incredible to see it. But Snorlax Control, 2nd place, man. Definitely not bad at all. Number 1 is the second of 2 decks, and I've already described it. The winner of the Vancouver North American Regional for the the Vancouver Regional for the North American region goes to Miraidon EX. Yes, I keep saying it. The Raichu is there. Yeah, the Flappy, yes, it's there, but it's going to be going. But there is other opportunities and other cards that can be used. I will come up with some cards I can find when I get everything I need. Temporal Force has a lot of good cards in set right now. Also the Ace specs that are out there. Who knows, But seeing Miraidon EX twice on this board in 6th and 1st really gets me going. I love it. I love seeing that out there. The tandem unit ability, like I mentioned, is amazing. Getting the 2 Pokemon out there from your deck to your bench. I was going to say something completely wrong. This is why this video is not made for kids, ladies and gentlemen. Not at all. Not the fuck at all. Anyway, the fact that you can use tandem unit and get 2 Pokemon onto your bench from your deck is key. Now, is it worthwhile to carry 4? I would say yes, even though my current deck runs 3. I need to find a way to get the 4th one. But overall, it's great. It's a great deck. I love Miraidon a lot. And building the modified version with Temporal Forces cards makes a lot of difference. And you'll see why when I do actually show you that deck in a future video. But yeah, I want to know what you guys think. What do you think? VMAX, Mew VMAX is going to be gone. Giratina is going to be gone. I got to tell you, though, after looking at all this, Giratina might be gone. But I think Lost Box is still going to be a problem. I really do. Plus, a lot more stuff with Roaring Moon. Charizard EX. Those two EXs alone, Roaring Moon and Charizard, are going to be problems coming up. And Lost Box, in my personal opinion, is going to be a real big problem because there's a way to combine Roaring Moon and the Lost Box element. That I've seen, and it is scary if it runs the way it's supposed to. It really does create a problem. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Be sure to like the video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. I have another video coming up. I'm shooting right after this one. It's just gonna be big. This topic I'm gonna do is a pretty good one, and you'll be able to find out what that is if you are subscribed and hit the notification bell. I'm Johnny V. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.